This right here is art, and most of these pieces are in danger to be gone forever. Deixa eu pegar aqui de novo. Let's go back a little bit. What is the concept of lost media? A lost media, as the name suggests, is something destined to public view that vanished and can't be found anywhere to be seen conventionally, and it becomes completely missing sometimes. I mean, not sometimes, really often actually. Movies, TV shows and games all run the risk to simply evaporate from the face of Earth, and that might happen because of, bad preservation and executive decisions. Anything can happen. And do you have any examples, Mortez? Of course I have. Metropolis is known to be one of the most jaw-dropping and most beautiful movie of the 1920s. And it's one of the pillars of what we know as sci-fi today. Too bad that almost 1 hour of the movie it was completely lost a few years ago. Long story short, after its first screenings, executives thought that they need to cut some costs here and there, and so they cut around 1 hour of the movie to save some money, and they threw those scenes in whatever garbage disposal they found or something. And so the version of Metropolis that we have today is roughly complete, and all of that thanks to people responsible for the restoration process and people who dig up all of the lost scenes, and now they're found. I guess that's a good thing. Doctor Who also suffered from something very similar. BBC back in the day used to erase the videotape contents of the archive, and some of those tapes were Doctor Who episodes, and they reused those tapes to record other shows and whatever they wanted to do at the time. And most of the episodes can't be found anywhere. They gather some scripts that they can find and try to recreate them from the ground up and do the best they can to preserve what we could have today. Despite this being a really common thing with film and television, this also sort of happens with games too. PT was a Silent Hill game that was being made by Hideo Kojima and was being written by Guillermo del Toro. And I mean, honestly, I think it was going to be one of the best games of the series overall, and also one of the best games from the era. So they released a playable demo on the PlayStation Store, and overall, people were really excited to see the full game. Too bad that... So Konami is the company responsible for, the Silent Hill IP. And Konami and Kojima kinda had a little bit of a fight, And so here's what happened after this, silly-ass fight. Kojima left the company. The demo was taken out of the stores, and no full game was released whatsoever. Nowadays, if you really want to play that single playable demo, you need to find a PS4 system that has the game already installed. And if you don't have one, I hope you don't mind paying 3 times the price of a console that was released more than 10 years ago. That does sound insane to you, I guess. For problems like those listed, people have created online libraries to preserve these kinds of media, these kinds of contents. And one of the most famous ones is archive.org, the Internet Archive. And nowadays, shows are altered, movies are re-edited, and sooner or later, we won't even know how the original material even looked like. So I don't know if I have anything more to say other than this. So like, preserve your VHS tapes and whatever you have at your home. Bless you. Foda-se, foda-se, foda-se. É isso aí.